returning them to the loading station. The attraction
This is just genuinely the most generic park I've ever seen.
Experience at Astroworld.
No
It
soul.
opened 3 weeks after the park due to construction delays. The ride would unsurprisingly experience a variety of technical difficulties over time, causing the removal of many of the
Thanks to
original
Prime
effects,
Sketty,
including
sub
the
race.
abominable snowman, which only lasted a few years due to poor guest-to-monster relations. A scrambler ride, The Happening, and another tracked auto ride named Spinout.
Yeah, classic.
Price tag, around $25 million, but it seemed that it was well worth the cost. Hoffheinz attention to detail rivaled that of Disney, and the assortment of attractions
I have no idea. The
built
Dark Fang
before
probably
the park's
glitch.
debut was impressive to say the least. With Astroworld completed, it was time to open the wonderful world of fun for its first season.
I'm not super invested in this one, maybe because I don't know the park, but it's not super cool. It's just a really generic park. Does something wild happen at Astroworld, or is it just like a park that was destined to die? Because I kind of want to check out Company Man now. The decline of Kmart, what happened? Question I've asked myself for years. And why does he say decline? Why not the death of?
Chances are it wasn't a great experience, or it was well over a decade ago. For many people, it
Kmart's
used to be
still
their
alive?
go-to
No
store.
way.
That phrase, "Attention Kmart shoppers," that was a very well-known phrase.
Attention Kmart shoppers.
It was associated with their blue light special, which was a really cool idea for its
Kmart
time.
was fucking awesome.
At random moments, the store would light up a police
I used to
car-type
love
light and announce a
Kmart.
discount for a special item. People would just hang around the store waiting for the announcement. It kept people in their store longer. It allowed them to push the merchandise they wanted to move, and it did wonders in getting the Kmart name and image in everyone's heads.
I didn't know anything about this
The idea
blue
was
light thing, I'll
genius
be
and a
honest.
huge success. But this isn't the case anymore. Nobody's hanging around at Kmart waiting for the blue light special announcement. Does Kmart even still run the blue light specials anymore?
I thought they were
You don't know,
dead.
do you? Kmart went from being the #2 retail store and everyone's go-to place to what we have today. So, what happened?
I never knew it was that
The man who
popular.
started the Kmart company was named Sebastian S. Kresge. He started the company at the end of the 19th century. In the beginning, they were stores that sold products for 5 and 10 cents, which was cheap even for the 19th century.
My
The
grandma
stores were
died
named
there.
after the founder. And
Oh, my
Kresge.
grandma did
It
that.
wasn't until 1962
Really
when
misread
the
that.
actual first Kmart opened.
I bet if she died
It
there,
was
they
in
would have sold her on a
Garden
blue
City,
light
Michigan.
special deal.
Interesting thing about this first location, it closed in 2017.
Jack Kerstetter is the chair for the Garden City Historical Commission. It doesn't come as a surprise to Jack. He stopped shopping there years ago.
The quality of the merchandise they had, I think it changed over the years, but I haven't bought anything there for quite some time.
The Kmart stores expanded rapidly,
Thanks, three
and
subs,
by
sub.
1977 they were responsible for almost all of Kresge Company sales, which made the company change its official name to the Kmart Corporation. By the late 1980s, the company consisted solely of Kmarts. In 1990, the Kmart logo that we are more familiar with today came to be. Soon after, they opened Super
Oh,
Kmarts
Super
and Big
Kmarts were fucking cool.
It was also around this time
I
period
remember
when
Super
Kmart made
Kmarts.
some big acquisitions. In 1990, they
Thanks,
bought the
Teresa.
Sports Authority
Box
and
log.
22% of Office Max. In 1991, they increased their ownership of Office Max to 90%. And in 1992, they bought Borders bookstores.
Worst
Though
purchase
Kmart
ever.
quickly sold most of its investments by 1995. In 2002, the company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. That's the reorganization kind, where the company continues to exist. Well, obviously. In 2004, Kmart Holdings Corporation
This
became
channel?
Sears
Rowla?
Holdings
You talking about Company
Corporation.
Man?
It sounds like Sears purchased Kmart, but it was actually the other way around. Kmart acquired Sears, but still called it Sears Holding Corporation. The corporate headquarters moved to Hoffman Estates, Illinois. Before 1990, these were the two largest retailers in the United States. The fact that they were even able to merge like this without government intervention in 2004 speaks to their decline over
Why does
those
he say
14 years.
2004 and
Another thing
2002?
that speaks to the decline of Kmart
God
over
damn
that
it.
time period is the
Throwing
new
my
logo they
reptile brain
adapted
off.
during the merger. It's this. This is their current logo. one that's been used for the past 13 years. But this logo is still more familiar to you, isn't it? Shouldn't the current logo be the one everyone's more familiar with? That brings us to 2017.
Maybe tier
the
1
company
bin.
uses this logo and still operates stores all over the world. So, what happened to the company? First, let's take a look at the financial
I did
state of the
Cthulhu,
company.
that's true.
I know that looking at financial statements and SEC filings could be boring, but I already looked through them and pulled out some of the more interesting parts. Stick with me, these numbers tell a story. Obviously there were problems even before the merger, enough to file bankruptcy in 2003 and to motivate them into the Sears merger soon after. But believe it or not, the real problems hadn't even started yet. I want to look at them starting in 2006.
Oh, hey, wait a
Kmart and
minute,
Sears-
wait a minute. This is, that's that YouTuber. That's that YouTuber that falls downstairs and goofy dances. Fuck, Ed Bassmaster? Isn't that him? Nathaniel Barnett. Okay, yeah. He did the, he went, like, undercover as a dancer and shit. It's absolutely that guy. They were early to the influencer marketing space. Unfortunately, it was for Kmart, it seems, which was destined for failure. But good for this guy.
But here is a chart of the number of Kmart stores from 2006 to today. And as a result of the number of stores being cut nearly in half over
There was
this time period,
735 in
here's their revenue every
2016.
year since 2006. It's been lower every year, and today it's well under half of what it was in 2006. The revenue isn't just decreasing because of the reduced number of stores. Each store on average is earning less as well. This is trouble.
Oh, thank you,
11
James
years of
Gunn.
contraction. And let's not forget
That's
that
sweet.
these
Thank you,
numbers of
Steven.
2006 that seem so high actually aren't. Let's add the single year of 1999 to the chart to compare.
Oh, 1999 was a good Kmart year.
Yeah, so from the time of 1999
Oh, shit,
to
Jake.
2006,
Thank you, man.
huge decline. If you are a financial analyst, you're going to love this next part. We're going to start talking about
Thanks to the resub,
debt to equity ratios.
Chronazy.
For the select few of you who aren't analysts, let me explain what this is. It's a very common ratio that sounds much
Thank you
harder
so
than
much,
it actually
Jake.
is. All it does is it takes the company's debt, you know, like outstanding loans, and divides it by their equity, which is basically the money that would be left over after all debts are paid. If you watch Shark Tank, you know exactly what this is. It's used
Yes,
by
of
almost
course,
all
of
creditors.
course.
They want the company to have low debt and high equity. Therefore,
Invest
you
in
generally
Kmart?
want this number to be
Is
low.
Kmart publicly
It varies
traded?
in
I'm all in.
different industries, but a number
The next
below 2
GameStop.
is generally considered pretty good. So high numbers
I'll
mean
invest
too
so much they'll be
debt.
able to put
If
2
you
new
didn't
items in
follow
the
that,
stores.
Just know that high numbers mean the company isn't doing too well. So let's see how Kmart is doing in this department. These are the numbers that encompass the entire Sears Holdings company, so this includes Sears and Kmart's.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but negative
Up
numbers,
until
probably
2010,
bad.
The number was fine, but then, see, this is the issue. For 3 years, it went up. So high that I would guess that most creditors wouldn't want to touch this company. What happened is the company
Thank you,
started
man.
having negative equity. There's another phrase that
Maybe the
doesn't sound
generosity
good.
car start.
Negative equity? Well, it's as bad as it sounds. The company does not have enough money to pay off their debts. How it works is when most companies go out of business, they liquidate all their assets, take all their money from that, and pay off any outstanding debts, and then pocket the rest. If Kmart were to go out of business, they would sell all their assets, then go to pay off all their debts and find out they don't have enough to do it. And also there'd be nothing left to pocket. This is why Kmart's struggling to get money.
So what the fuck
Here's their
happened?
debt-to-equity
I don't really care
ratio
about like the
compared to that
debt to
of Target
equity
and Walmart.
ratio.
I
What was
compare
the
them to
big
Target and
problem?
Walmart because Kmart themselves
Thanks
mention
to
them as
Tim
big
Gibson's derp.
competitors
It
in
can't
the
just be the
annual
merger.
report, and I think we could all agree these are probably the 2 largest nationwide competitors. When we compare these numbers, Target and Walmart are actually comparable, but then Kmart is just kind of off the charts. We could take a look at on these kind of numbers. Kmart is soon going to be gone. Sears as well.
Okay, how about this? Instead of like a more company-centric look, how about like a lore look? Because if I had to chalk up the decline of Kmart to one thing in particular, it would be their selection of shit got well beyond horrible. Like, I remember we used to go to Kmart a lot, and I'd get, like, little Furbies. I remember one time I got, like, little turn action figures that kick each other and they scream. And then I remember going, like, probably when I was 11, maybe 12, I couldn't find shit. All they had was like the cheapest little like plastic balls. Like just bouncy balls. Like it's fucking terrible. Yeah, K-Shart. It was horrible. I really think it's just their selection became awful. And the quality of their shit was awful. I actually cannot believe Kmart is still around. Sears stocks is like 31 cents per stock. That's it. I'm putting fucking $10 in it. I can't believe Sears is still traded. Why? Yeah, how does Wall Street Bets feel about Sears? Is there any is there any hope for Sears being the next GameStop? Could I be an early adopter? Oh, let me look that up. What is... I'll look it up over here. In 2016, it was $18. Oh! In 2007, it was $135. Woo! The potential! We may have just stumbled upon the next big one. Why this former Sears-owned apparel retailer has seen its stock explode 700%. Is there any reason why Sears could potentially be the next GameStop? Is there any, like, slim chance of it? Is there, like, a deep fucking value for Sears? Yeah, GameStop also sucks ass. GameStop, like, it's been a horrible spot to shop for years. So it's not like Sears is the GameStop of everything that isn't video games. No one under 65 shops at Sears. No one of any age shops at Sears. You have to check the percent of floated shares shorted. Okay, Christ, I'm not a fucking stock trader. Speak to me like I'm a goddamn idiot. Does money go up potentially if I put it into Sears? Do I see green, or am I fucked if I do that? I bet everyone said that about GameStop too. You guys are just trying to stop me from making billions. You need to find if it's shorted. Okay, is Sears stock shorted? I'll type it like a child. 0.00% of Sears shares are currently sold short. Is that good news or bad news? That means it's hot? Alright, I'm going in. And Sears is useless for everything. At least fucking GameStop's corpse can be used as like a little money block that you can jump up and hit sometimes. Man, fuck you, Sears. You gave me hope for a second. I thought I saw gold! I don't know shit about stocks. I saw a low number and a well-known name and I thought there was a chance. Just see what Wall Street Bets has to say about it. Maybe they know more than we do. Maybe we're just not seeing the potential. And maybe I'll just do it anyway for some reason. I did security for Sears for about 7 years. They took out such a massive loan that they could never pay back with Kmart. Is that good for me if I put money into their company? Have they paid it now? Are we good? Are you giving me the green light? Is that what that means?